have Gil over here. I was actually drawn to his conversation just to start. He was having this beautiful talk. I just walked around. I was looking. I'm like, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, over 50 minutes. Amazing added value, every single little detail. I'm gonna add up all the extra little things that we have on Instagram so that we can get people to I mean, he doesn't need that at all, so that we can add value to people, because I realize that that's what we do. Please tell me about yourself.
So name is Gil Peterson, and I love people very, very much. It took me a while to get to a position in life where I understood the true value of other human beings around me, and I understood that I wasn't able to achieve anything alone in my life without having people around me, and had to constantly step out of my comfort zone as an introvert. Had to connect with people as an immigrant since the age of 10. I had to connect with people in different cultures and different countries where I've lived, and throughout those struggles, I understood that the best way for me to be able to grow is to share, is to give back, is to teach, is to focus on helping others, and that will end up somehow helping elevate me. I'm a big believer in co-elevation, co-creation, co-manifestation, allowing others to really understand what it is that I'm looking to achieve. And over the last few years, I've been very, very fortunate to work with some of the most incredible human beings in the world. I've been able to coach and consult some of the biggest companies in the world, support governments to merge ecosystems, scale communities around them. And, you know, we've had a lot of fortune even through COVID, when one of our biggest businesses went down, because we had the right board of advisors, because I had the right mentors, we managed to come back up very, very quickly instead of hitting the ground, because one of my biggest companies was in events and in tourism. No big events, no tourism during COVID. And because I had those right people and I was able to be vulnerable and ask for help and ask people for the advice that I needed, it constantly reminding me the importance of this network that we have around us.
Right, 100%. What it reminds me as well, in your when we were talking, you were telling about asking the right questions and how important it is. Like, just maybe a small brief about that part, because it's something that stayed with me as well.
So, you know, when I worked with KPMG about 5 years ago, they made me organize everything as not just a strategy, but a technical task, in order for their auditors and accountants to learn how does network become a science, not just an art. Asking people a question is very, very strategic, because asking someone the right question will get them to either open up or close up. Asking people what business are you in is not as interesting as what do you focus on right now in your life. Asking someone what you focus on has gotten me in a position where he said, well, at this moment, I'm really just trying to get my kids in school, but usually this is what I'm actually working on. So suddenly that one person in front of me, who I knew was an important person because I did my research in advance, opened up to me telling me he's trying to get his kids into school. And the conversation wasn't about the business he's in. It was about the connections that I have with directors of schools in that area. So asking someone a question, learning to compliment someone in your mind, and learning to follow up, is to me a part of a 3-step methodology to connect with other human beings. And questions is something that none of us really learned in school how to do, which means you can Google top 10 questions to ask a human being to build trust. Top 10 questions to ask someone in order to attract investments from them. Which means questions is a way for me to get you to open up your heart. And by me asking you that, I'm showing you that I'm here to connect. I'm showing you that I come in peace.
And that's what I love. Like, we're just providing value, and this is the key of the game. And that's what I like about the whole conversation that was going on. And what would you say about the methodologies, the one that you were saying just now? Like, what would you recommend to people, the general public, something for them to have in their mind that you can just leave them, something for them to go and do? Because I loved what he was doing. A lot of engagements was going on, and within his talk, like, definitely something to listen to. And
thank you.
So, yeah.
So, you know, if any of you who are listening are considering that you want more in your life, you want to achieve more goals, you have dreams, you want to do something that in your own hands and maybe with the resources you have, you're not able to do. number one thing we need to do is we need to understand that in order to be resourceful in life, we must have resource around us. There's three different kind of resources you can have in life. You can have money, you can have technology, you can have people. Now, money you either have or you don't have, you can make. Technology is out there, it's very, very easy to learn how to use technology. People, we have in abundance.
Correct.
There's always people around us. So by choosing to be resourceful, you understanding that if I have a dream I'd like to achieve, all I need to do is talk to some people that can give me some advice on achieving this dream. Now, what I've done is I reverse engineered the whole thing, and every 6 months, I will audit my actual network to understand who am I hanging out with right now? Who am I meeting up with right now and why? What are these people working with? Are these people aligned in values? So basically, three things you always gotta do. One, check out the network that you have around you and ask yourself, do I have the right sort of resource around me in order for me to progress forward in my life, in order for me to achieve my dreams and my goals? By wanting these people to show up in your life, you then need to activate your value. Why would these people show up in my life? I need to add value to them. How can I add value to people? You start asking yourself and auditing yourself, in order for me to attract better quality people around my network, I need to show them I'm a valuable person. Everybody is valuable. You can be valuable because you know how to cook. You're valuable because you come from a different country. You can give you some advice on this country. Maybe you're a father, I'm a father, we can talk about kids. You're valuable because you have experience in school and business, whatever it is that you do. You're valuable because you failed in something. You're valuable because you know other people that I don't. You're valuable more than you can imagine. We just don't remind ourselves. So second step is to remind yourself, what am I valuable in? And the third step is really to step out of your shell by attending that one event and two events per week or per month. By stepping out of your shell and instead of talking to one person the whole day, speak to 5. Step out of your shells and make progress every single day to get better at managing relationships and networking with other human beings and connecting with people that you know you can add value to them. And by doing that, you'll end up surrounding yourself with people that will co-elevate you and will bring you to the next level.
Wonderful. I love it. I had a very insightful time just an hour back listening to him. And the fact that just he's sitting here as well, I just like, I'm just grasping the fact of it. So what I would ask you, where can they find you if, let's say they want to listen to some of the value that you're giving out?
Yeah, of course. So LinkedIn and Instagram are the easiest place to be active actually talking to me. But I'm the only Gil Petersell on Google. So if you Google me, you'll find me everywhere out there.
Wonderful. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Love it.
Good luck, guys.